Good day, my beautiful Sagittarius angels. Welcome to Sacred Sagittarius Angels Answers All. We are now tapping into the May energies for Sagittarius. These are general messages that will be recorded and uploaded for the Sagittarius community for the month of May. And as they are general messages, please keep in mind not everything will pertain to everyone at any particular time. The time is fluid, the message is general, so it could pertain to all of you or none of you. It can even pertain to cross watchers whose energies are drawn to the channel. For more personal, direct messages for your life, your situation, and what you're going through or experiencing, or what you may have inquiries on, then you should pursue getting a personal reading, whether it's through me or through someone else. But do accept the general energies and messages that we get here and take them and make journals of them and make notations of them, so that even if they don't resonate with you now, somehow maybe in the near or far future it might all make sense. My cards and readings are all blessed and prayed over before each reading. I try to timestamp the videos for you and keep them within a 30-minute window. My videos and content here are free, and so is the subscribership. All you have to do is click the subscribe button up below, above, hit subscribe, hit the whole notification bell, and then hopefully with the YouTube algorithm you will get through. If not, make sure that you look for the channel by the channel name, Sacred Sagittarius Angels Answers All, or by my branding. You can notify it by that. Again, the content is free. All that I ask is that you come here with positivity and light, and you show your appreciation for what I do by either sharing, liking, or you may comment as well. Blessings and blessings, and I pray you all have a beautiful and wonderful and successful, peaceful month of May. We're going to start out the general messages first with some affirmations, words of positivity to upstart us and jumpstart our energies for the month of May. Give us that positive thinking that we need and that motivation to make May be successful for us, accompanied with some angelic numbers. Then we'll be following through with the other general messages for the month of May pertaining to your careers, your finances. Since we're getting into the spring months, we're going to tap into the flower and color energies. So we're really going to try to enhance, as we get into the spring and summer months, all the additional blessings from all the elements from within and without to help us get through and navigate through life. Okay, let's get started. We're first going to start out with some affirmations. I'm going to use two different decks to jumpstart this spring summer energy for affirmations. And remember, affirmations are positive words, positive intentions that you start out your day with. Use them throughout the day, throughout your evening, throughout your life. You can use the ones that you see here, or you can just say what comes from your heart. It gives you intention and it brings positivity, especially in a very negative and toxic world. We need to have positive thoughts, and we have to live our life with truth and intention. We're going to start out in the middle of the deck with I am the guardian of my happiness. I am the guardian of my happiness. And that's just a reminder that, yes, God has the ultimate say over everything, but he does bestow upon us a certain amount of responsibility of the things that we do, the karma that we bring to our life, whether it's good or bad, that, yes, we are the guardian of our happiness. We choose what we allow to come into our life to bring us joy, just as much as we choose to allow the negativity that hurts us and causes us pain. The other affirmation we get is my grief, anger, sadness, anxiety, or loneliness do not define me. Yes, even in these dark and troubling times in our collective life, or as a whole, or in our individual journeys, we're going to have grief. We're going to deal with sorrow. We're going to have moments in life when we're angry and pissed off. There's going to be sadness and depression and anxiety. And there's going to be the times when we feel like, even though we're in a crowd, we're so alone. But never let any of these energies, especially the negative ones, define who you are. That is followed by I find strength in the silence. Finding strength in the silence. For those of you who follow the channel, you know I am a strong advocate for doing things in silence. Those who boast loudest are not the greatest ones in the rooms, and they're not necessarily the ones that get heard. It's those who move in silence, those gentle, soft unheard voices, they are the warriors. So you do have strength in silence, and don't feel that you have to be the loudest one or the attention grabber in the room. Move in silence and you will be heard. You will be seen, but most importantly, you will be respected and believed. In the middle of this deck, we go again with my body allows me to thrive. My body allows me to thrive. And as a reminder with that affirmation that your body allows you to thrive, that is a reminder to you also to take care of your body, your mind, and your soul, because it does allow you to thrive, to get up each morning, to pray, to work, to play, right? And to enjoy life. As we continue on with the affirmations, before we get to the angelic numbers, we get, my past is not a reflection of my future. My past is not a reflection of my future. Well, for those of you who are really committed to the channel and have been following me for many years, you know that releasing the past and moving away from the past and taking the lessons, not to hurt and pain, but the lessons from the past helps you to a brighter future, gives you a better understanding of what your purpose and what your journey is in this life. And your past should not be a reflection of your future. It should help you, it should guide you, and it should teach you what mistakes not to make. So I love this. My past is not a reflection of my future. The point of life is balance, not perfection. The point of life is balance, not perfection. And as a Sagittarius, I know we can be guilty of being perfectionists, or we strive for perfection. And that's not a bad thing, but don't beat yourself up. Don't be discouraged when you're not perfect, because we are all imperfect, even in our perfection. So the point of life is balance, not perfection. Doing everything within moderation, giving equal time and energy to everything and everyone. Our final affirmation card to jumpstart the month of May is, I'm at more ease every day. I'm at more ease every day. I love this affirmation because, especially for those of you who might suffer with anxiety, you're worried about the world problems, you're worried about your own problems within your family, your friends, your work environment, your culture. If you say this affirmation every day, I'm more at ease every day, you can feel and sense the stress leaving your life. You can feel that each day you're getting closer to victory. Each day it's not as difficult as it was the day before. So I hope you enjoy these affirmations. And if you would like to add some for the community, please put in the comments and we will all love to share them and use them along our journey. Now we're tapping into at 8:10. We're going to timestamp that at 8:10. We are now starting with the angelic numbers for the month of May. And for those of you who don't know, in case you're joining me for the first time, I do mid-month updates, or if I don't get a chance to do a mid-month update, I do the month-end wrap-ups. So we revisit some of these videos, or if not, the particular videos that I started out for the beginning of May, I will do additional videos just to see where we are with the energies as we approach mid and end month. So for the beginning of May, we get the angelic number of 890. So that number might mean something to you, 890. It might mean 908 to you, or 098. You could have been born maybe at the time of 809, right? It's talking about renewal. You're experiencing renewal and fresh beginnings. Release the past and embrace the opportunities for growth and transformation ahead. So the angelic 890 numeric value is connecting you and reminding you about renewal. That this number is associated with you having new and fresh beginnings. It's showing you or reminding you of the opportunity of new starts. And new starts become, once we release what? Yes, the past, and start embracing and looking forward and believing in the future opportunities and the growth and the transformation ahead. With the angelic number 747, that might be a number that you're familiar with. It is trust your intuition and make practical decisions that align with your higher purpose. Your guardian angels are acknowledging your effort. 747, the angelic number, is dealing with reassurance. So your angels are reassuring you that during this month of May, as long as you trust your intuition, and move with practicality and with balance and truth in your life, you are working towards your higher purpose. And that your guardian angels are there to acknowledge you as you go through the journey and to help you along the way. So as you go through your renewals are going to adapt you to move forward, which gives you the reassuring power that you need to do the things that you were meant to do in this life. With the angelic number of 232, well, once you're renewed and now you're reassured of what it is that you need to do, you can trust to move forward. You can trust to do the things that you know you are destined to do. You have trust in the Almighty and in the process. Trust in yourself and the universe. Have faith in the divine plan and trust that everything is unfolding as it should. So, not only do we have to be renewed and be reassured of who and what we are and what our desires and what our purpose is in this life, we also have to have the trust that God has created us and have enabled us with the tools and the power, right? And the intuition to accomplish and to do the things that we are set forth to do. We end with the month of May beginning energies for angelic numbers 565, and we're talking about shift. Take a look at your life and see which areas need to be shifted to bring you more joy. Take the time to reassess your priorities and create a plan for yourself. Now, sometimes, even though we have a journey and a path, you go along a road, sometimes you have to pivot, right? Sometimes you have to shift because things happen in life. Certain things are thrown your way. Certain blocks might appear, whether they're natural or imposed by others. So take a look at your life during this month of May and see which areas you might need to shift to find that joy that you seek. Take the time to reassess. We're talking about taking time to reassess, to put your life and the things that you need to do in priority, because maybe things are not a priority right now and the things that you are doing aren't a priority. So sometimes we have to shift our focus and our energies so that we're doing the right thing at the right time and giving the things that we should give our energy the most attention. And create a plan more than anything for this month of May as you shift and you pivot if necessary, because some of you might be right where you need to be and you're doing the right thing. Focus. Be reassured, be renewed, and have faith in your process. And trust that God has put you in a particular time and place to do something or to be a certain person, not only to someone in your life, but to be that person that He needs you to be for your life. Well, blessings onto you. Happy month of May. I pray that you continue to give the channel support by sharing, liking, subscribing, and watching the content. Welcome and have a good month of May. Namaste.